What's going on? I'm Jameson Huckabo with BeerGenius.net. You can find us on the web at BeerGenius.net. I'm on a can kick lately, and canned beer is really cool because it prevents some of the environmental elements from spoiling your beer. So what that means is that your beer will last a whole lot longer, and from its long journey from the brewery to you, means that it's probably going to taste better. A lot of these new cans have some sort of a silicone lining that actually prevent that aluminum taste from getting imparted in the beer. Now, this is sort of the age-old discussion that the wine world has to go through as well of well, do we stick with this cork, this natural material that we've been using for hundreds of years, or do we actually go with the screw cap that's not quite as fancy and is maybe a little bit more offensive to the wine world than it is the beer world? Thing to remember is that cork doesn't seal as well as the screw cap does, and you can almost make that same argument for the aluminum can. So I really like cans. There's been a huge push towards cans lately from various microbreweries around the country. New Belgium is a perfect example with their Fat Tire, one of the most popular microbrews that you can buy today. Aluminum cans are more sustainable. They're easier to recycle, and again, the beer is much fresher when it gets to your mouth, which we're going to do right now. I have 3 beers from Ska Brewing Company. Ska is from Durango, Colorado, and Durango has really kind of a cool brewing culture. There are a lot of microbrews there, and Ska Brewing is kind of a recent product from there. They've been doing some really cool stuff. They have an IPA with a wax top bottle that's just absolutely phenomenal. Check it out if you could find it. We have 3 of their flagship brews here. We have True Blonde Ale. We also have Modus Operandi. I hope I said that right. Operandi. And we also have an ESB that they have. I've had the privilege of trying all 3 of them. I'm going to go through each and every one of them with you. We're going to start with the True Blonde Ale. A blonde ale is a blonde ale, as you'll see in just a moment. It's a really great summer beer. It cuts through murky dishes like soups and things just wonderfully. Lobster, even. It's a wonderful accompaniment to that sort of food. I think it would also go great with Captain Crunch, and I may do some of that in a little bit. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. Again, no light permeation through the can like you would with a beer bottle. And the reason people use brown bottles predominantly is because it cuts out more light. Now, if you can cut out light altogether, all the better. So here we go with the cans. This beer pours almost sort of like a wheat beer does. It is, it's got a really nice light honey color to it. It's a bit opaque. It's not perfectly clear, which this isn't always true, but to me that suggests that it really has some body to it, some neat adjuncts to it. Let's go ahead and give this a whirl. Not a whole lot of head, as you can see. Let's go ahead and give it a whirl, see what we get. Getting some lemon. I'm getting some honey. A little bit of barley in there, and a nice sort of citrusy hop as well. Let's go ahead and give it a taste, see what we think. That has a really nice body for a blonde ale. One of the best mass market examples of a blonde ale is maybe going to be Pete's blonde, strawberry blonde, I think it's called. I haven't had that in years. I couldn't really tell you, but that's maybe a mass market example of what a blonde is supposed to be. So think this is an ale, not a lager. And there's some technical differences in between the two, but you're going to get a whole lot more floral characteristics out of this. It's not going to be quite as malty as a lot of lagers are. This particular beer I'm getting sort of a nice full palate. I've got a little bitterness in back. I've got some floral citrus up front that really sort of bathes my palate, and just this really nice sensation. Let's give it another whirl. The acidity for this would be really great for various bisque soups, like a tomato bisque, or like a roasted corn chowder or something like that. It would be absolutely phenomenal paired with something like that. Or just on a hot day sitting on your porch. It doesn't even have to be hot. In fact, it's absolutely freezing outside today, and I'm happy. I'm okay. This is a really nice beer. Ska Brewing Company, I'm liking you more and more, and I really like that you do cans. I'm really excited for these. These are cheap too. These are not bad. I think I paid $7.50 for a 6-pack of these, and that's really about maybe a little below what you'd pay for a decent 6-pack of microbrewed beer in bottles. And again, you get the added benefit of no light permeability for these cans, which means the beer's going to be fresh, means it's going to taste great, and this is a really nice beer. I think I would probably put this particular beer at around an 87 out of 100. 87 out of 100, true blonde ale, Ska Brewing Company from Durango, Colorado. This is a really nice, well-rounded blonde ale. I'm not a huge fan of the style, to be honest with you, but I do know what I'm looking for when it comes to a nice, well-rounded beer, and this certainly fits the bill. I'm Jameson Huckabo with BeerGenius.net. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.